Hey folks, Margie here. So, I have always been a very casual collector of comic books, and what with the recent New 52 coming out and the new Ultimate Spider-Man coming out, I figured, why not give it a shot again, right? So, I went to my local comic shop and I found out the new Spider-Man came out. Literally, I'm just back from there. So I go into the shop, and I'm looking for, I'm looking at the new Marvel section, and I go and I find the new Spider-Man thing, and I'm looking for it because I know what the cover's supposed to look like, but all I can find what I come across is this. It's a plastic baggie that's been printed, like, look, the comic's still in there, sliding around, but it's a printed page, it's completely sealed. They're apparently wicked hardcore about kids not supposed to be seeing this or reading this in the store. Which I thought, I guess the big deal is because it's a new Spider-Man. It's not Peter Parker in this universe. He's dead or something like that. But as cool as that is, oh, okay, I'll check it out. Seems kind of pandering to me. It's an excuse to bring on new readers. I don't know, but hey, we'll see where I figure. Why the hell not? I kind of miss reading comics. Let's see how it goes. So I go and I find this, and I'm like, I don't think it's that big of a deal. But, did it warrant being, bagged up like this so no one would read it in the store? I don't know. But, so I'm going to unbag this because I think I know what it's supposed to look like. But I've just never seen anything like this before. I'm sure it's been done in the past, but, never when I was at the age where I was collecting comics. So, got my little skizzers here on my keys. And we're slicing. Oh, shit. Opening it. It's actually very well made, this little baggie. I mean, it's probably didn't cost that much, but it's printed, it's nice, and there's a myriad of colors on it. All right, so there's that. All right, let's check it out. Oh, yeah, looks like I thought I was gonna look like. Not a huge fan of the new costume. I don't care if you make a new Spider-Man, but to radically change it to the fact he's black, let's make it black. I know he's half Latino as well, but so all right. So this is our new Spider-Man, guys. Kind of looks, I don't know, like he belongs in the 90s. Everyone had black costumes in the 90s, I feel like. I don't know why I said that. That's not completely true. All right, well, I just got it. I'll sit down and read it, and maybe I'll come back. We'll just have to see what happens. Hey, and we're back. Totally not, totally the same day. Totally wearing the same shirt. So yeah, sat down earlier this afternoon and I read it. It was a pretty good introduction to the character of Miles. I mean, he doesn't really. Actually, I think out of all the characters in the book, he has the least amount of lines. But some of his silence in the moments where he's sitting with his mom and dad at the school lottery do say a lot. He seems really, really young. I got the impression when I read. I did buy Ultimate Fallout #4 just so I can see his first interaction. For those of you who haven't read it, short summation is there's this street thug by the name of the Kangaroo who's Australian and he has super strong legs. That seems incredibly racist, but whatever. And he's wearing a spider outfit, not like the one he's wearing right here, but he's wearing a Spider-Man outfit akin to Peter Parker, but looks like one that he would have picked up in a costume shop and hit in that universe. And everyone keeps making the joke that the costume's in bad taste. And it was pretty good, but I got the impression he was around the same age as the first time we met the Ultimate Peter Parker. Like he was around 15 years old. But I feel like here, I don't know. I feel like the artwork makes him look like he's only in 4th or 5th grade. Like he's really young, which is interesting. Spoilers if you haven't read it. I guess there's no real huge reveal, but it starts out with Norman Osborn talking to this guy named Dr. Marcus, who happens to also be a black man. I don't know if it is, whatever, but he's talking to this guy, Dr. Marcus, and I'm not sure exactly why. Maybe color me uninformed. I don't know what the latest event is that happened in the Ultimate Universe, but I know Peter Parker died at the hands of the Green Goblin. And there is a page in here where I believe it's part of the comic where we learn what became of Norman Osborn. and it says, you know, Daily Bugle, Norman Osborn is the Green Goblin, and all that stuff. And it says that he's in custody, which I find weird because then, like, how could he be talking to this guy, Dr. Marcus at Oscorp Industries? There's a couple exterior shots of Oscorp Industries, and it looks sort of like it's been run down for years. The big OI for Oscorp Industries is overgrown with ivy, and it kind of looks like the buildings haven't seen a whole lot of maintenance in a couple of years. And we're introduced to what we can only assume is Miles's uncle Aaron, who basically in his thieving outfit here, I don't know about you guys, but isn't he, or does he seem like the love child of the Prowler and Deadpool? It's just me. But yeah, so that happens, and the big reveal at the end is that he is the first manifestation of one of his powers, and it's not sticking to walls or super strength. Of all things, it's camouflage. Now, I'm very well aware that a lot of spiders out there do have the ability, here we go, of camouflage. There we go. Yeah, like he's like, oh, I'm disappearing. Ooh. And, but, you know, they really didn't make that evident. I will say they did hide that very well. They figure, oh, it's just going to be a black/Latino kid who happens, he's the new Spider-Man. Whoop-de-doo. But no, like, this is going to be, that. It kind of, you know, makes you think that, oh, something could very well change in this universe. Like, he could have camouflage, maybe you could have special, I don't know, maybe there's other things this spider, this different spider that happened to bite him could do, like, you know, camouflage or shooting poisonous barbs or anything like that. But a lot of people I see are saying that Uncle Aaron, the thief, is going to be the new Uncle Ben of the series. And I don't know. I think that's a little too obvious. I don't think Marvel will go that route. In fact, I bet you money his parents are going to remain completely fine, at least for a long time. They're not going to go the way of most parents within comic books, at least I don't think immediately. Uncle Aaron, however, I feel like he'll end up being the inadvertent adversary, kind of like how the closest thing to a father figure after Uncle Ben died was probably Norman Osborn for a little bit. At least, maybe not so much in the Ultimate Universe, but a lot of other places. But yeah, like, I went and picked this up because I've always been a huge Spider-Man fan. First comic I ever got a subscription to was a birthday present to the original Ultimate Spider-Man. I think I started up, somewhere around comic number 70. And the subscription ran all the way up to issue 100 and a little ways past that. And I remember really, really liking it. I love the artwork. The artwork in this one's pretty good. I don't remember if it's the same artist. I haven't gone back and looked up. Plus, I'm sure a ton of artists worked on the original Ultimate during a bunch of its runs. But yeah, I'll definitely pick up the second issue. It wasn't bad. I wonder what the significance... I mean, there's the significance of the number 42. For instance, the call number on the spider, like the test subject's number of the spider was 42. The lottery that let Miles win the lottery to go to school was 42. And for any huge nerds out there, you know the significance of the number 32 within the nerd community. I don't know if that was a slight nod to Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy or what have you, but it was pretty good. I still don't like it. By no means was it bad, but the whole thing is, yes, it's good, it's great, but why is it Spider-Man? Why couldn't they just made, like, we got this brand new revolutionary superhero, he's this, you know, guy who's half black and half Latino, and I'd be like, wow, that's really cool, let's check it out. You should try and do a superhero who happens to be ethnic just to make an awesome superhero. Maybe you shouldn't ride the coattails of one of the most famous superheroes on the planet. I don't know. You know, next to Batman and Supes, this guy is a comic book icon. He's right up there. But, and I was kind of like, okay, and then I was like, alright, fine, I'll check it out, whatever. But then I saw the costume, which is obviously here. He doesn't end up getting in the costume just yet in the comic. But, the design of the costume, I like it. It's a lot more sleek. When I was a little kid, I always thought, like, I always preferred the Venom costume, and this is very reminiscent of it, except, you know, it actually has the webbing pattern. It's very diamond shaped, and it has the spider. His fingers, he has like the fingered gloves where the fingers are red and black striped, but the palms and the back of the hands are black. That's kind of cool. But it's going to be interesting to see how Miles is going to figure out how to make web fluid, or if it's going to be organic. I don't quite. I believe they had web shooters in Ultimate Spider-Man. I don't remember. I don't remember if they went the way of the movies. Keep in mind, I make no. I'm not trying to make you think I'm the full running expert on all things Spider-Man, comic book, TV, and video game related. I'm not. I'm just a huge Spider-Man fan. And when I heard this was happening, I was like, well, I gotta check it out. But yeah, someone posted earlier, I think just before I'm about to edit this, and then posted, said like, it was pretty good, I liked the artwork, and it was a good introduction of the character. All great points. Yes, it is. But I believe the next issue doesn't come out till, I believe, the 28th of September. And yeah, I'll definitely pick it up. Other than that, I'm following with the New 52 because it was another excuse for me to go back to the comic shop and pick stuff up. I'm following 5 titles, which are Static Shock because I grew up with a cartoon. When I grew up with a cartoon. Maybe I'll post my opinion on that later if anyone gives a crap. But Batman Detective Comics, Action Comics, Superman, and Batman and Justice League. So I guess not 5. I think that's 6. Static, Detective, Action, Batman, Superman, Justice. Yeah, 6. So this will round out 7. I'm very stingy when it comes to picking up comic books. I'm very much a poor college student. But yeah, even with all my gripes concerning the, inception of this character, I'll definitely check it out. Alright, catch you guys later.